脖子上喜欢挂玉牌，香炉供台上摆，长大才开白黄牌。
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. All right, everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors going up against the Portland Trailblazers here at their home, Moda Center. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll have Ale LaForce reporting for us. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Golden State Warriors. On Monday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Los Angeles Clippers.
As for that game against Indiana, that one's going to be their 7th game of the season. Almost a full 10th of the season played after that one.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Devin Booker out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Ben Carroll in at the 4. And for the Trailblazers, Johnson is out there with Thompson. And it's Pippen in at the 3. And here in the early season, Tim, what are you watching from these teams now?
Well, I'm looking, BA, for roles and how they have evolved and changed from a year ago. It's amazing how much difference just one season can make, putting guys in better position to succeed.
How much will rotations change through the months now?
Significantly. I think coaches are trying to find out who they can trust as you get deeper into the season.
And Embiid throws it down.
Great job by Curry. His ability to read the floor, an underrated part of his game.
Here's Johnson. Here's McHale. 10 points in his last outing. Here's Thompson. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so Ben Carroll will bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Curry. George outside. Back to Curry. 5 to shoot. Embiid a screen on Johnson. Curry, no good.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Well, that happens sometimes. Nothing is guaranteed in the game.
Oh, from way back there. I mean, I'm calling that clay range.
Curry surveys. Now Embiid. Pass to Ben Carroll. Oh, Ben Carroll throws it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Outside Johnson. And here is Thompson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Thompson's got 8 points. Here's Curry. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Embiid a screen on Johnson. Out to the right wing. With the fadeaway. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, if you're talking about one of the best in the mid-range area of the floor, Embiid has to be in that discussion for center.
Up ahead. And Embiid with the power jam.
What a vicious throwdown. You get there late, you get your feelings hurt.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Pippen. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Now when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 02. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Down low. Here's George. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact into his finish.
And here's Pippen, coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Thompson, count the basket. He's got 10.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
The Warriors have got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Curry passes to George. Back to Curry. George outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Curry. Lets it fly. And George with the basket on the assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. So it's Portland now. Pippen outside. Here he goes. Oh, George with a steal. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Curry finds Booker. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Portland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. George over to help. Pippen, pass to Embry. Now Johnson. Pass to Embry. Nice start for him, making his first shot.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 2. Embiid, high post. Fades back. Rebounded by Pippen.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Pippen. From deep. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside Curry. Back to Embiid. Now here's Curry. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And after seeing a 3 hit on the other end, Steph reminds people who he is.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Every team in the league is looking for a long, athletic wing defender, and the Portland Trail Blazers have been especially keen on stockpiling them. As they look to acquire their future franchise players, they want a ready-made roster full of versatile 3-and-D role players just around them. Back to you, B.A.
A good strategy. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And the Warriors making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The Warriors, 4th.
Well, this is a team that preaches ball movement. Just look at their assist totals from last season. They are determined to create high percentage shots.
Here's Embry. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Now here's Booker. No made baskets yet. Pass to Embiid. The 3 from Curry. Embry grabs a miss. Trailblazers lead by 4. Pippen outside. Here's Free. Here's Embry. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Excellent D there from Embiid. Here's Banchero. And it's Portland with a rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
First team foul. Now on the floor for your Trailblazers. Number 2, Larry.
Here's Free. Pass to Embry. Over Embiid. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Warriors trail by 4. It's Booker on the wing, defended by Pippen. Curry passes to Banchero. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Free grabs the board.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Portland moving it around. Embry passes to Pippen. Here's Free. Still without a bucket. Curry with it. and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Greg.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Well, there's no debate that Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. But I also think he deserves to be in the conversation when you talk about the greatest ball handlers this league has seen. And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Here's Free, coming in off a 14-point game last time out. Here's Pippen. No good on the triple. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Curry passes to Booker. Back to Curry. Screen by Embiid. The 3 is up. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 8.
Yeah, I don't care if he's blindfolded. You're always okay with Curry taking a 3 from that range.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Warriors make some changes. Middleton comes in for Paolo Banchero, and Conley subbed in for Curry. Out left to the wing. The 3 from Thompson. Pippen, pass to Duckworth. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
The easy money there for Booker. Can't let him get this close with the ball.
Pass to Duckworth. Here's Free. He's guarded by Conley. And here's Thompson. To stop the run. And the layup is up and in. He's got 12.
And he's 5 of 7, getting into a nice rhythm offensively.
Screen by Embiid. And that one's good from Conley. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Now Pippen. He's got 5. Drops in the 3.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Conley. Jackson the screen. Here's the 3. Portland with a rebound. Pippen's got 4 rebounds now.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Thompson from behind the arc. Another 3 for Portland.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Conley passes to Middleton. Now here's Embiid. Up top, Booker, defended by Thompson. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
For Portland, number 2, Larry Keenan.
Here's Free. Pass to Keenan. And here is Thompson. Booker defending. The Trailblazers rebound. Holmgren with a screen on Booker. Thompson, that's good.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And here's Booker. Outside Conley. Booker looking around. Shoots over Thompson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front. They're up by 6. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Jackson out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Mike Conley. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. Now here's Jackson. He's scoreless. It's Booker on the wing. Oh, Booker shrugging off the contact.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Free. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Booker, the pass to Middleton. Thompson against Booker. Outside Conley, 6 to shoot. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Portland has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Them watching Chet Holmgren. He brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Portland again missing.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Vucevic, a screen on Thompson. Booker, the pass to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Coming off that screen, Booker draws the defense and then passes. Really tough to defend that.
Pass to Duckworth. Here's Thompson to stop the drought. Clay busting it up inside.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Conley passes to Booker. Outside Conley. Back to Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. For 3, Conley. Portland with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. checked in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's George in for Middleton. Now here's Conley. Outside Booker. Takes a three. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Booker's got 10 points.
And Booker gets that shot off so quickly.
Holmgren, the pass to Johnson. Back to Holmgren. From downtown. The Warriors pull it in. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson on the wing. Booker with it. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Denver. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Embiid. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. Pippen, pass to Johnson. The three from Holmgren. 4-3, Holmgren.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Conley against Johnson. Up top, Embiid. Fades. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Give him 8.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
Well, that's a good high percentage shot. He just couldn't convert.
Down low. Embiid puts it in.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Portland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Thompson, a screen on Conley. Here's Johnson. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Defenses nowadays try to protect the rim and the three-point line, so the mid-range is usually available.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Embiid. Shoots from 14. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Portland. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year, the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. Second, the Warriors.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Johnson on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Johnson with a bucket.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Embiid, a screen on Johnson. Pass to Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. The three from Curry. It's rebounded by McHale. Portland leading. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, Thompson buries the tray.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Booker. He's got 10. Embiid finds Curry. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Pass to Booker. Back to Curry. Outside Booker. Shoots over Thompson. And miss after miss right now. Portland leading by 7. And he's going for the oop here. McHale, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
Here's Thompson. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Thompson's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Warriors trail by 9. And a contract extension for Blazers head coach Chauncey Billups after last season, Tim.
Well, 6 months after he became a Hall of Famer. What a run for him, and he is somebody you root for, a quality person and a basketball life.
Booker. Good.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report out. Scotty Barnes checked in for the Warriors. Chris Middleton comes in for Booker. Pass to Embiid. Outside Curry. Back to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Oh, Curry! A sick triple!
Picking up right where he left off. Hit 2 triples in the first quarter. Now he gets another to fall.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Pippen. Here's McHale. Embiid covers. Good on the shot. McHale's got his first 2 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Warriors trail by 8. Middleton outside. To the middle. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
Well, this is a classic performance from Embiid. He's one of the most lethal scorers this game has.
Pippen outside. And that one's good. Pippen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
George left side. It's good. George has got 6.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
Launches it. Pippen, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Warriors. 6-point game. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
Really tough loss in overtime in that last game. It took a lot out of them. I'm curious to see how they respond in this one.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Curry. Middleton outside. Pass to Barnes. Now Embiid. Clock at 6. The fader. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Pippen. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Warriors trail by 8. Middleton with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Pippen right side. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Curry passes to Embiid. George outside.
I like when George uses the shot fake to his advantage because he's good at fooling the defenders.
First trip to the line for him here.
Team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Paul George. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
You're not going to find many better two-way players than George. He gets after it at both ends every night.
Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for the Warriors. Booker comes in for Middleton. George hits them both. 35 seconds left to play in the half. Pass to Thompson. The 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 31 points.
His production from range has been nothing short of astounding.
Now Booker. He's got 12. 12 seconds left to play in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Banchero outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot. Oh! Let's hear it for the participants.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Well, I think for the Warriors, it's been a painful start for them, 0-2. I know the season's young, but they're probably feeling a little desperate for that first win.
Yeah, if you include the offseason, it's been months, Shaq, since this team's won a game. Not a great feeling.
And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Trailblazers.
They're getting good looks from range. That's been the key.
But they also hit a bunch of contested threes, playing with great confidence. You could see the lead snowballing in the second half.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Klay Thompson has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Warriors trail by 11. They've got Klay Thompson, also Johnson out there, and it's McHale in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Now here's George. Taken away! Here's Johnson. Finished off the break. Johnson's got 8.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Curry finds George. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Pippen.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Johnson passes to Embry. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Thompson. Yes, it's good. Thompson's got 33 points.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
George outside. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. George, a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. He's got 11.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is.
Portland moving it around. On the wing, Thompson. Booker defending. And it's Portland scoring again.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Outside Booker. Pass to Curry. It's Booker on the wing. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Banchero from close range.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Johnson passes to McHale. Here's Pippen. Off target with the three.
Well, after nailing the first three out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
Yep, count it.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Here are your Blazer dancers.
Showing the numbers from last NBA season, the leaders in team steals. The Warriors, 4th.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Again, the miss by Portland.
That is a missed opportunity. He'd love to have that one back.
Oh, man!
Look out below.
Georgia's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Here's George. Portland making their last shot. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And obviously, we know so many kids dream of being a professional athlete. But when did that become a real goal of yours, Legs?
Well, B.A., honestly, about the age of 8, I thought I was headed for the major leagues. That all changed with a 7-inch growth spurt in one school year. Decided to try basketball for the first time, and man, am I glad I did.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Embiid. 14 points for him. For 3, Booker. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game.
And over the course of his career, Book has never been afraid to pull the trigger from deep. He has supreme confidence in that jumper.
On the wing, Thompson. Booker defending. That's good by Thompson. Thompson's got 37.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Curry finds George. Oh, and the dunk by George!
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent.
Trailblazers lead by 5. Thompson outside. Here's Pippen. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Johnson. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Portland?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Here's McHale. 5 points in the game.
using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Outside for Booker. Wow, way back there. Devin Booker connects.
Well, Booker's range is unbelievable, so for him, that's not a bad shot to take.
Johnson passes to Pippen. Portland moving it around. Thompson in the post. Booker defending. Thompson's shot is off. Pass to Curry. And here's Embiid. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Pippen's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's McHale. Thompson outside. Portland, no good that time either.
He was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
And here's Curry. He's got 11. Embiid, rebounded by Pippen. Pippen's got rebound number 8 now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board. And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Warriors trail by 5. Now here's Curry. Down low. Booker, the pass to Embiid. Fades away. Nice shot there, making him 8 for 13.
And that's where you want Embiid to be aggressive. With his size and skill, he is dangerous down low.
Johnson a screen on George. Thompson left side. Lets it go. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Stephen Curry. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Jackson, he's checked in for George.
They're one of the greatest shooters ever. Thompson's confidence is what makes him so dangerous.
Outside Curry. Embiid passes to Booker. Now here's Curry. Let's go with a 3. Hits the trifecta. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
And he gets the bucket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Now here's Curry. He's got 14. Pass to Jackson. Ball stolen. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Embry passes to Pippen. And there's the call on Banchero. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Free, the pass to Embry. Now Pippen. Fires the 3.
They're not shooting threes as well as they did in the first half. He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Embiid passes to Curry. Back to Embiid. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. Oh, nice job in the paint from Curry.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Here's Free. And here's Thompson for 3. Joel Embiid with the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
The kick out, Curry. Jackson, the screen. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3. Curry's got 19 points.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
And that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
And Carroll with it. Give him 8 points now. For the lead. Rebound by the Trailblazers. McHale's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The 3 from Thompson. Here's Embry. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And some changes here for the Warriors. Brandon Ingram comes in for Joel Embiid. And Middleton subbed in for Paolo Banchero. When we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Yeah, strong answer by Thompson.
Warriors trail by 3. A minute and a half left in the third. The drive by Ingram. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. To the inside. And the basket by Embry. Embry's got 11 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. Pass to Booker. Jackson with a screen on Thompson. Kicks it out to Jackson. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Keenan. Takes it inside. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Oh, that's a great block. Jackson protecting the house.
The 3 from Thompson. Kept alive. Here's McHale. Goes up again. And it's good on the layup. 7 points in the game.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Booker, the pass to Jackson. And here's Middleton. Shot to stop the run. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Middleton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Thompson scanning the floor. From deep three-point land. Another shot. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Portland Trailblazers. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Joel Embiid. Mike Conley out there with George. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Jackson in at the 4. Golden State on D. Trailing by 4. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Pass to Free. The 3 is up.
Yeah, just an outstanding defender. George's timing and feel for how to guard guys is a valuable commodity.
Middleton passes to Jackson. Back to Embiid. Again, Golden State.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Here's Free. On the take. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 13-footer. It's rebounded by Golden State. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Conley finds Embiid. Back to Conley. Middleton outside. Inside. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
If Embiid gets the ball anywhere close to the hoop, it's an automatic dunk.
And the Trailblazers shooting 55% for the game so far. Here's Duckworth. Parries it from about 10 feet away. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
The Trailblazers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Johnson from deep. Holmgren sinks it from the corner.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Warriors trail by 3. Embiid, a screen on Johnson. Here's Conley. Down it.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
The Trailblazers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Johnson. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Outside Conley. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it to George. Jacks up a 3. That shot, no good. Portland leading by 3. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And he can't get the first one. Both teams will make substitutions. Good on the second one.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Johnson passes to Holmgren. Back to Johnson. Portland moving it around. Screen by Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Out to the wing. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Now here's Embiid. The kick out to Conley. Up top, Banchero. He's covered by Holmgren. Misses the baby hook.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Second team foul. At the line for your Trailblazers, Dennis Johnson.
And the first one at the line is good. And some changes here for the Warriors. Booker, he's checked in for Embiid. And it's Stephen Curry in for Mike Conley. And Johnson drops them both. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half.
And what I love about his performance tonight, he started slow, but he refocused at halftime, and he has really picked it up.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Embry to the right side. Here's Keenan. George defending.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Booker finds Jackson. Six on the shot clock. Outside for Booker. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Pass to Thompson. There's a screen. Here's Keenan. Middleton covering. Keenan gets the bucket.
The defense has to be so worried about Clay getting his own shot. So in the pick and roll, it gives Thompson a chance to move it.
Here's Booker. Now here's Jackson. Jackson with a screen on Thompson. Here's Booker. Back to Jackson. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Keenan. Here's Free. Here's Embry. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Warriors trail by 7. Outside Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Just fearless. Devin Booker not afraid to go right at the defense.
Pass to Keenan. And here is Thompson. That three's off the mark.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Jackson, the screen. Brown. Here's Free. Booker defending. Free, that's good.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Now Booker, up top Jackson. Outside Curry, 4-3. It's rebounded by McHale. McHale's got rebound number 11. Here's Thompson, and it's Portland scoring again.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
And here's Booker. Jackson outside. Clock at 6. Middleton outside. Three-pointer, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Booker. Kicks it out to Middleton. The three from Curry. And the Warriors miss again. Portland leading by 9. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Ben Carroll.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Booker, the pass to Curry. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better. You can't run the alley-oop from much further out than that.
That was absolutely crazy. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Warriors. Paul George comes in for Chris Middleton. Warriors trail by 10. Now here's George. Now Booker. Booker gets it done inside.
Yeah, Booker getting it done at every level. He is just a bucket getter.
Pippen outside. 17-footer is in.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security's everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Now here's Curry. Here's Booker. Outside Curry. Embiid, a screen on Johnson. Curry. Embiid goes again. And there's the rejection. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it. Here's Thompson on offense. Here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 16-7 run. Oh, he can't connect from long distance. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. It's a 10-point game. Now George. Oh, no good.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
You expect this from an elite scorer like Thompson. Let's just hope he can maintain this rhythm.
George in the post, defended by Pippen. Booker fires. Excellent chance, but no good. Portland leading by 12.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Trailblazers.
a pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Klay Thompson.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Cleared away by Embiid. Now the Warriors with it. They trail by 14.
And with Booker's shooting ability, it's easy to see why the defender went for that pump fake.
That free throw good from Booker.
Shooting for Golden State, Devin Booker.
Both free throws good from Booker. Here's Free. He's guarded by Conley. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now, time for our player of the game, Klay Thompson.